to enjoy the sun and the nature and the fresh air and talk to you about my 5 favorite German cities. And without further ado, let's get straight to it. My first and favorite city in Germany, and this might come as a surprise for many because it's not a huge or very global known city, but it's like the most beautiful city I visited in Germany, is Bamberg. Who would have thought? Yes. The first time I went to Bamberg, I was with Beth, and it was in summer, and I was just mind blown because first of all, there is this river Regnitz where you can walk alongside, and then you climb up through these narrow, I would say, paths between the buildings, and you walk up to the cathedral. And on the way, you will see on some island there is a little old town hall. I would say it's so beautiful. It just looks like from a picture book. It's just unbelievable. And then you walk up to the cathedral, and this is like an amazing church, I would say. And from up there you can look down to the vineyards. It's just beautiful, really. Whenever you are in the upper Franconian, which is not Bavaria, let that be said, make sure you visit Bamberg, because that's a city worth visiting. Yep. Number 2, my second favorite city will be Berlin. There might be a little biasness in that because I lived in Berlin for quite a while, for almost 7 years, and you go to Berlin and you end up just falling in love with the city. It's the culture, it's the openness, it's just that city that people don't really care about what others think. You can wear, say, do whatever you want. Berlin embodies that city with like the whole package. It's cultural rich, it's full of life, it's a very historic city. You will be amazed when you are walking from the Hackischer Markt, which is filled with historic buildings like the Französische Dome and all that, and you walk your way to the Potsdamer Platz and all the way to the rest of the Berliner Wall in the middle. And so the best thing about Berlin is it is that city that you can live comfortably with a kind of high life quality without necessarily paying too much for it. It's the city that I landed first after my au pair, and I must say it welcomed me well. You have huge shopping centers, and also let's say low renting costs. Yeah, the only thing which disturbs me when I'm in Berlin is that the city is quite chaotic. It's quite chaotic, and this ends up being a little, let's say, dirty for the German standards. Yeah, otherwise top. Number 3, my third favorite city in Germany is Hamburg. Yes, Hamburg is like a neighboring city to Berlin. It's actually the second largest city in Germany and one of the 4 million cities in Germany. And this in Hamburg, I was there just twice in my life actually. The first time I was still an au pair. We had some visitors in my church and they wanted to visit Hamburg. And the second time I went there with my daughter. And this is the time that I really noticed the beauty of the city, because it's not just the Elbe and the Elbe Philharmonie and the museums and the theaters. It's just the feeling that you have when you get into the city, that it's like a calming feeling, because on the one side you have the river. This is like where Germany is connected with the whole globe, and because this is like the main port in Germany where all imports and exports are taking place. And when you just go into the river Elbe on the ship and you look at the Bienenalster or the, wie hieß es nochmal? The fish, like for the fish lovers, is Hamburg like the best city you can go to. They have this fish market where you can get fresh fish from the farm, and it's from the water. And yeah, people who love fish really love going to the fish market, which does not include me. Yeah, that one. Yes, that was Hamburg. My favorite city is Cologne. Yeah, if you want to say. And actually, it's not so long time ago. The first time I visited Cologne, it was 2015, I guess. And we wanted to visit both Cologne and Düsseldorf because they are just an hour drive apart. So the thing is, I also liked Düsseldorf, I must admit. The problem is in Düsseldorf they stole my bag. We were just having lunch. I had my bag over my seat. It just disappeared into the air, just like that. And no, that ended up being no, I'm not going to Düsseldorf again. No, done that, been there. Nice. But Köln, wow, I don't know, I was like a freshly in love girl. So when you walk through that bridge with all those locks with loving names on them, you might find my name there, by the way, if you're looking, and it's just so romantic. Oh, and then the Rhine, and then when you go into the other side, you check the magnificent Köln Dome. It's like, it's just precisely architectured and constructed. It's like every little piece was done by hand. I don't know, it's just wow. Just when you are in Köln, visit the Köln Dome and you will be mind blown. Yeah, that's Köln. My fifth and last favorite city for today will be Nuremberg. This might also be a little bit biased because I live in the nearby of Nuremberg, and it ends up being actually home. Yeah, and Nuremberg is not huge in size. It's actually, I would say, a medium-sized city. It's also in Franconia, and it has this beautiful castle where you can just go up, and from up there you can look at the whole city. It's especially when you go there in the evening. The first time I came to Nuremberg, I slept there because they have this Jugendherberge, like a youth hostel place there, and I stayed there for 2 nights. And in the evening you can just look at the whole Nuremberg city in light, and it's like, wow, dreamland. Yeah. So yeah, I like being in Nuremberg because for example, in summer they have these I would say beaches around the city where you can just sit down, have your coffee or your beer or your cola, and just put your feet. You are right in the city, in the middle of a city, but you can put your feet in the water or in the sand or whatever, and just enjoy a summer Saturday with no troubles. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, there is also a lot of, let's say, cafes and restaurants where you can go in the evenings. There is a lot of shopping where you can do your window shoppings all day long. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah, so those were my 5 favorite German cities. What are your favorite German cities if you've been to Germany? And if you visited the cities that I mentioned above, do you also like them? And if you do, what exactly do you like there? Please let me in the comments below. Let me know down here in the comments below. And yeah, if you like my video, please check my playlist. I'll put a video here and here. Then you can click and watch them. And if you've not subscribed, please do, because I do post every week. Until next week, have a great and blessed week. Ciao!